Just start with the fourth quarter, I guess. Just having your team, keep their composure, throughout that comeback that almost was complete at the end there. What are you telling your guys when it's a one possession game with only a couple minutes left?
I was impressed with our poise, like you talked about. The thing for the message for the team, it really doesn't change. It wasn't anything drastic that we were doing that got the game going the wrong way. We just had to do those things a little bit better. The thing I love about our team is they have shown a real poise and a real togetherness through some storms that we've really encountered early on in the season. And I just thought we were the more together team down the stretch, and we made just enough plays, to win the game.
Did the Spurs surprise you with that outside touch the way? I mean, it really got around in terms of like having 4, 5, 6 guys draining three-pointers out there. Is that something that you anticipated?
Yeah, I mean, they have a team that can do that. They have 5 guys or maybe 6 that average over 16 a game. So they have a team of guys that can get going. I thought outside of the first 5 minutes of the game, all the way up until the fourth, I thought we did a really good job of just competing and being physical and making them earn everything. I thought when they got going, we got passive, and we started hoping that they were going to miss shots instead of like making them miss shots. Right. So that'll be an area we'll look to improve.
One of the players that stood out to me in terms of his versatility offensively, and just different things that he can do in different ways of scoring, is Ramsey. Is he someone that you've seen sort of take maybe not a leap, but maybe a stride in his growth?
Yeah, I mean, he's been here for 4 years now. He's been here every year since I've been the head coach. He's grown a lot in a lot of different areas. The most impressive thing to me, the area he's grown in, is just his ability to connect with the team and plug into the team. It's been 3 different types of teams. He's played well on all of them, but he really plugs into the team, and he's really selfless. So he's certainly grown and added certain layers to his game. None of those would be able to be shown in the game if he wasn't like plugged into the group, and I thought he's done a great job doing that.
And then lastly, just building that lead the way you guys did. I mean, obviously it's not ideal for it to come down the way it did, but like you said, in terms of everyone keeping their composure in the fourth quarter, what is that like? How have you reached that point, at this specifically, point of the season, especially with so many guys missing?
Yeah, I mean, well, one thing I tell our team every time before we play, and since we've got together, is we want to be the harder playing, more connecting team, and that's scoreboard aside. So the thing about that is, when the game's going however it's going, that really doesn't change. If we're winning, we want to be the harder playing, more connected team. When the game's going the wrong way, we just got to plug into being the harder playing, more connected team, making plays for each other. So I think messaging wise for the team, it gives them a sense of confidence that that's not changing, from when the scoreboard does. So like I said earlier, I thought we just plugged into that a little bit down the stretch, enough. We weren't perfect, and we got to grow in that area, but we plugged into that enough to make enough plays to win the game.
Who are some of the players that you say would you say stood out?
Logan Johnson, he's been in and out of the lineup, but what he adds to the group is he plays incredibly hard. He competes his butt off, and he's all about the group. He stands out to me there for sure. I thought Justin Hamilton was good tonight in his minutes off the bench. Cameron Brown's the other one of guys who just kind of play any type of role, but when they come in, they're all about the team, and they make plays in the game as a result of it.
Hitting that last 3 that sort of sealed it. What do you say after that moment? I mean, that was a big shot.
Yeah, I mean, he had the same look in our last game, and he missed it. That would have won the game against Birmingham. It was almost the exact same shot, except it was from the wing instead of it was on the other wing instead of the one he shot it on.
Okay.
So to me, again, that play is a result of Ramsey made an unselfish pass. There's 2 guys on the ball. He made that pass to get him the shot, and then I think as a team, we just have a lot of confident guys. Cameron Brown was confident enough to take that one again when it's almost the exact same shot that he just missed. So I think it was a culmination of those.
Yeah, I feel like he just let out a sigh of relief, in that moment.
He's definitely excited about it, and I'm happy for him.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You guys have